Are you thinking about your ideal retirement destination? Consider retiring to Delaware. In this two-part series, I'll be discussing the pros and cons associated with retiring to the state of Delaware. So if you'd like to learn more, stay tuned. Hi there, my name is Chichi Aguoji. I'm a New York-based realtor with a focus on helping seniors and retirees sell their homes and find the best locations to retire. In this video, I'll be discussing the benefits associated with retiring to the state of Delaware. So without further ado, let's get into it. Benefit number one, taxes. Delaware scores pretty high on the tax front because it does not charge Social Security tax, it doesn't charge any income tax, and the state doesn't charge any sales tax. Delaware also has a retirement income exemption, which does not require you to pay any taxes on your retirement income distributions from your 401ks or your IRA. And if you do decide to call Delaware your final home, the state doesn't charge any death tax or inheritance tax, which allows your beneficiaries to be able to inherit the assets from your estate without having to pay any additional taxes on them. And finally, Delaware has some of the lowest property taxes all across the nation. In fact, the Tax Foundation recently did a ranking. It ranked Delaware as being one of the states with the lowest property taxes across all 50 states. Benefit number two, access to great healthcare. One of the great things about retiring to the state of Delaware is you'll be able to have access to some of the best hospitals all across the nation. In fact, the U.S. News and World Report has ranked the state of Delaware as first when it comes to hospital quality and sixth when it comes to healthcare quality. And this is something that's measured by preventable hospital admissions. The Christiana Care Hospitals in Newark, Delaware is the highest ranking hospital in the state of Delaware. It's actually classified as high performing in 14 different procedures and conditions as determined by the U.S. News and World Reports. So if you are considering retiring to the state of Delaware and healthcare is of great concern to you, you may want to explore areas that are within or around the surrounding areas of Newark, Delaware. Number three, temperate climate. Now, anyone who already resides in the state of Delaware can definitely attest to the fact that Delaware is known to have pleasant weather. With annual highs of around 74 degrees, summers don't get as scorchingly hot as they might in other areas of the country. And with lows hovering around 32 degrees Fahrenheit, winters don't get as cold as they might in other areas of the Northeast. If you're someone who loves to experience the changing seasons, then Delaware just might be the perfect spot for you, because the state is still incredibly seasonal despite not having incredibly humid weather, incredibly high highs, or incredibly low lows during the winter. Number four, educational opportunities for seniors. Now, there are quite a few continuing education courses that are available to retirees in the state of Delaware. And these courses are offered by both the University of Delaware as well as Delaware State University. So the University of Delaware actually offers courses for adults who are 60 years and older that are tuition free. And these are both undergraduate courses as well as graduate courses. And courses can range from anywhere from business to law to sciences to drone study. So there are situations where individuals will retire to the state of Delaware, actually earn their master's for free, and then start an entirely new professional chapter in retirement. Hey, if you like my content so far, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and let's keep going. Number five, access to great culture. So given Delaware's proximity to New York City, Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., it puts you right smack in the middle of all of the great cultural institutions that the Northeast has to offer. And since Delaware is the first state in our union, history buffs can head to the Delaware Historical Society to revisit stories which outline how our nation got its start. There are many historical sites peppered through the state of Delaware. So if you're someone who really is into history, you will definitely not get tired because many of these sites have been well conserved. They hold excursions, tours, and trips, what have you. So you'll be able to visit these sites as often as you like if you were to retire to the state of Delaware. Number six, beautiful beaches. So the state of Delaware has 5 renowned beach towns, including Lewis, Rehoboth, Bethany, Fenwick Highland, as well as Dewey. Furthermore, the National Resource Defense Council repeatedly highlights Delaware's beaches as being one of the best, if not the best, in the country. So during the summer months, don't be surprised if you'll see tourists and locals alike traveling to the coastal communities of Delaware to take advantage of the boardwalk, the water attractions, as well as any of the other shops that are located on the beachfront. So if you have beach living in mind and you want to remain in the Northeast, Delaware just might be the perfect state for you. All right, so that pretty much summarizes the benefits of retiring to the state of Delaware. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something new, and I hope to see you in the next one.